those blues, navy blue, sorry, those blues, cobalt and royal blue, have an intensity to them that bright navy or navy blue or royal navy blue or bright royal navy blue doesn't have. Bright royal navy blue is richer and deeper than royal blue, lighter than traditional navy blue. If there's any chance it could be mistaken for black, like some shades of classic navy, then it's too dark. And, bright royal navy blue is commonly called sapphire. That's very interesting. Very interesting indeed. Okay. No. No. Interesting. Interesting. I mentioned earlier also turquoise blue, right? Oh yeah, because of the right fit for me foundation. It's in the color turquoise blue. And now I just saw turquoise, so I kind of feel like reading it too. Yes, I will. Okay. Oh. Symbolizes the ocean and serenity. The ocean and serenity. The ocean and serenity. The ocean and serenity. Where did we see ocean? Wasn't it Kai? Yes, it was Kai. Where is Kai? I don't anymore. Whoops. No. Whoops. Yes, that. Kai. Kai meaning Kai. Kai the name. Yes, Kai the name. Kai means king. King means Kai. Kai, sky. No, not sky. Oh, sky. Kai, sky, clear blue skies. No. Okay, is that it? Yes, yes. Ocean. Yes, ocean. Yes, ocean. Yes, Kai. Oh, but Kai also means pier, same pier, where boats across from coast to coast. Um, um, Mm-hmm. But it also means king. It means king and ocean. King and ocean shall open restoration and recovery in food and or meal. Yes. Oh, that's where we saw ocean. Okay. That checks out. Okay. Hmm. Let's see. This one. Turquoise blue. Turquoise blue. Yes, okay. Turquoise. Calm and serene, turquoise embodies the qualities of a tropical sea. It instills mental clarity and encourages honesty and transparency. Because it is a blend of three colors, which would be yellow, blue, and green. Huh. Because it is a blend of three colors, yellow, blue, and green, turquoise manages to radiate the feeling of new growth that green evokes and the bursting energy of yellow. Yellow light or bright light or light bright, while maintaining the calm of blue. It is a perfect color for those looking for emotional balance in their lives. Emotional balance in their... Oh, balance again, yes. Yeah, the forest green, I mean, green had balance in it too. And there was royal blue that created order, which is balance. And then the bright light bright light royal navy blue, that one, what did it do? I can't remember. Oh, right. Yeah, that one. What did it do? What did it do? Well, no, it didn't create order or balance, but it's a color that is lighter than royal blue. Yes, that's what I was looking for. Okay. Yeah, so that's what Kai means. Yes, Kai. Kai, pier where the boats accost from coast to coast, and also King Ocean shall open restoration, recovery, food, or meal. That's what Kai means. Okay. Uh-huh. That's Kai. Yeah, that's Kai. Okay. Yes, that's it. That's it right there. So yes. Turquoise. Because we didn't finish turquoise blue. It is a perfect color for those looking for emotional balance in their lives. Just like bright royal navy blue and dark forest green. Turquoise is creative and is not afraid to push boundaries, to go out and explore. It is a color that stimulates thinking outside the box. The box. Oh yeah, the kanji. Like this, that looks like a table or a horse. It might actually be a box. why when I'm thinking about a Jack in the Box, you know the pop. Well, you know what I mean. But it can also be associated with flightiness. So the emotions that it conveys, turquoise blue, serenity, energy, balance, creativity. The effect, it uplifts the mood, it boosts relaxation, it heals, it comforts. Positive traits, it gives positive energy, transparency, well balanced, and tranquility. Well balanced again. Tranquility, serenity, well balanced, emotional balance. And the negative traits, flightiness, childishness, naivete, unrealistic. We saw childishness somewhere else. Oh, yes, lavender. Okay. I wonder if they have it here. That would be awesome. Oh, well, they do. Because my favorite color, turquoise blue is my second favorite color. But my favorite color is pink. Sakura pink. To be exact, yeah. Like the flower. Just like the flower. And pink is also known as the sweet child. Oh, so childish again comes into play here. Just looking to see if they have maybe my Sakura pink somewhere, but I don't think so. Maybe we'll look it up after. Anyway, so yes, pink, otherwise known as the sweet child. Feminine and sweet, pink is the color of nurture and unconditional love. Unconditional love. Unconditional love, isn't that God? God is unconditional love. Oh, that reminds me, my favorite emoji that was on that in that specific star channel in the description box, the 3 pink hearts, one within the other. Yeah, I guess it does denote unconditional love, not just the 3 of them together, but unconditional love that never stops. It just keeps growing. The blend of red and white relates to the love for oneself, family, and a partner. But unlike red, pink is more romance than passion. The influence of white makes pink a calming color. Calming, okay? That's the theme here. That comforts those who have obstacles ahead of them. That's because pink is incredibly positive and sparks hope. Hope. Where did you see that? Oh! Kibono Ikari. Light of hope through the tunnel. Yes. However, it can be unrealistic and overly optimistic, having a childish attitude. I'm not gonna lie. That's true. Emotions that it conveys: unconditional love, femininity, innocence, romance. Effects: calming, uplifting, comforting, energizing. The positive traits to it are compassion, sympathy, playfulness, delicacy. And the negative traits: over optimism, unconfident, childish, unrealistic. Okay. I think that's it. Let's see. The first green. Well, not dark forest green, but forest green. Okay, green. He had this blue, royal blue, bright light, royal navy blue, lavender also. Okay, yes, we can look them up then. So first, Sakura color. if I okay. Well, I didn't see anything. I didn't get anything about the color sakura pink, like specifically. Um, but I did find some symbolism in regards to the flower, my favorite flower, sakura. Sakura symbolism. Despite not producing any useful fruit, the sakura tree became a backbone of Japanese culture and is now used in the West. Where is the West? The West. The West. Eastern country, Western country, West. Where the West? We are the West. Oh, the West is here. Okay. And is now used in the West to represent Japan. In a spiritual sense, the sakura reminds viewers that life is short and beautiful, just like the cherry blossoms that falls from the tree after just a few days. This is tied to the Buddhist roots of Japan. It's the most commonly used symbol of mortality in all types of art. However, there is a darker side to the beautiful pink and white flowers too. The sakura was used as a nationalistic symbol in propaganda during World War II, but the flower has recovered a better reputation since that point. But outside of Japan, this flower means the short-lived beauty of youth, the arrival of a new family member, the coming of spring, since this is one of the first trees to bloom each year. Um, oh, that's interesting. The biological facts of the sakura are interesting. It says, as you might guess from the scientific name, sakura, the sakura is part of the stone fruit family that includes apples, plums, and almonds. Most sakura trees only produce giant cotton candy puffs of flowers and no fruits. It's believed that the blossoming cherry originated in the Himalayan mountains, but the tree has been in Japan for thousands of years now. Interesting facts. Okay, let's see if I can find it. Maybe I can find it. Sakura pink. color meaning. Oh, yeah, okay. Yeah, the color and the flower are the same, and it represents a time of renewal and optimism. The pops of pink mark the ending of winter because they're a white and pink flower. So the pops of pink mark the ending of winter and signify the beginning of spring. Um, uh-huh. It's a lighter pink that lends itself to softness, innocence, delicateness, nurturing, and tranquility. So basically, it's an unassuming flower. Okay, let's see if I can find dark forest green. Yes, got it. Oh, okay. Forest green or dark forest green conjures more than just the beauty of the forest. Forest green also evokes thoughts of growth. The color forest green or dark forest green represents prosperity and progress in the figurative sense of growth too. And there's something else here, I think. Okay. So just by reading its name, you'll know that the color forest green is reminiscent of various greeneries in nature. This versatile hue is associated with freshness. Biblical number 3. Growth and balance. Yeah. Bright light, royal navy blue. Balance. Lavender also. Pattern. Turquoise blue also. Because it is associated with the environment, the color forest green or dark forest green is frequently used in designs that support the earth and its ecosystem. A great color to highlight forest green or dark forest green is red, given its vibrancy. This pairing is often seen during the Christmas season, or how I like to call it. Well, not me. Now I do, because of her. Certain Nina, Christina. I really should have a channel on the too. Anyway, because of her, now I call it Christmas, and I must say it totally fits. Yes, it does. For less festive periods, though, forest green or dark forest green is a great accent to blues. Ooh, yeah, blues and greens. Blues like royal blue or bright light royal navy blue. It could even work with turquoise blue. Yes, and greens, as well as warmer tones such as yellow and orange, which is the other color I'm going to talk about, orange. But orange, that's the one that I equate to Yesu. So let's see that one. Orange color meaning. Oh, and coincidentally, I have a orange elastic. Okay, so orange is an active color. So we respond to it with heightened emotions, increased activity, and sharper awareness of our surroundings. We think of orange as saucy, vibrant, and fun. And the color meaning of orange is flamboyant, as in flame, buoyant with flames, determination, warmth, success, and stimulating. Let's see. Warmth, success, and stimulation. Orange is fun, flamboyant, buoyant with flames, filled with flames, or aflamed. Let's go with that. Dynamic and radiates warmth. A close relative to red, the energy of orange is gentler and more restrained. Orange uplifts, gives confidence, and always injects fun. Is there anything else? Yes. Also known as the enthusiastic adventurer. Cheerful and optimistic, orange is energetic, spontaneous, and dynamic. It's a color that resonates with young people, but that can also be arrogant and prideful. It stimulates us mentally and physically. Still, it can be superficial, insincere, and exhibitionist. At the same time, orange is an attention getter without being too aggressive, and it conveys transformation. As an open-minded and risk-taker color that changes with the seasons, orange is uplifting, offering emotional endurance or balance, and igniting motivation in dark times. The emotions it conveys: optimism, emotion, adventure, creative or creativity. The effects: encourages, enhances creativity, stimulates, uplifts, positive traits, positivity, it's literally positivity, creativity, warmth, spontaneity, and the negative traits are insincerity, exhibitionism, superficialism, and impatience. So now that checks out, that checks out the colors. So now the colors are out of the way, we can move on to the next part. This is by far the longest video I've ever made, but here we go. So this part is for wait, before we move on to that, I forgot to say, one of the things that repels scorpions, like we talked about earlier, is that thing, diatomaceous earth. DIATOMACEOUS, and then earth. It says here that diatomaceous earth is a type of powder made from the sediment of fossilized algae found in bodies of water. Because the cells of these algae were high in compound called silica, the dried sediment produced from these fossils are also very high in silica. These deposits are found all over the world. And basically, silica is salt. So a special kind of salt called the diatomaceous earth can repel scorpions. And what is the common name for diatomaceous earth? Diatomite. No. Okay. Good. It's a type of it's a very specific type of salt. Salty composure. Its closest let's say cousin, it has many similarities to it, is actually baking soda. Most people prefer to use diatomaceous earth for polishing and whitening their teeth than baking soda. Diatomaceous earth is abundant and natural, and unlike baking soda, it's virtually flavorless. Baking soda, you can actually taste it, but diatomaceous earth, that special kind of scent like substance, is flavorless. It's abundant and it's natural, and it polishes and whitens your teeth. Oh, I said it right. I usually only can say kefirs because my braces, but I was able to do it. Thief. No, that thief. That's robber. Teeth. Is that it? Teeth. I don't know. Is it safe to brush teeth with diatomaceous earth? It's safe to consume. When used as a toothpaste, like a whitening or polishing toothpaste, it can help to remove stains and whiten teeth, whatever that means. Okay, so now we're done with that. We're done with the scorpions of the word, part of the word, and all of that. Okay. So that was 6 a.m. It was supposed to be posted for 6 a.m., but tough luck of that happening now. I swear, only me. It's 7:03. 7:03. 7:03. 7:03 means moral goodness, virtue. Oh, it also means 4. Okay. It also means properly, manliness, valor, excellence, intrinsic excellence or attributed excellence. It means praise and virtue. Okay, so that was 6, okay? 600 for 6 a.m. for when this was supposed to be posted. It's not going to be posted at 6 a.m. That's for sure. It's 7:03 and we're not finished yet. So yeah, I wanted to go on live at 2:22, didn't work. 3 a.m. didn't work, and then I waited until 3:05, still didn't work. So instead, no, I actually went on at 3:05. So at 3:05, what it means in Strong's Greek is to go up. As usage, I go up or I mount. Oh, like mounting on eagles. I ascend, to go up of things. I rise, spring up, like the spring is up. That kind of sounds like the jig is up, but no. Spring is up, the spring springs up, the spring comes up, the spring blossoms, oh, like cherry blossom, sakura. And sakura is the flower spring, and sakura springs up in spring, blossoms in spring. And it also means to come up. It also means to come up. Okay? But anyway, that didn't work. I mean, that did work. I did go on 3:05, but the 2 before that I couldn't do. Wait a second. The 2 before that I couldn't do. I wanted to go at 3 a.m. And what it means is builder. Also has something to do with the dawn. But I mean, it didn't work, so we're to do it at 3:05 instead. But ultimately, the time that I really wanted to go on live was 222. And 222 means I erased it by mistake, because of course I would. 222. Oh, 222 means it corresponds to Uriel, which is an archangel of God. And it means, Uriel means, and 222 means flame of God. Flame of God. 2. It means flame of God and 2. Okay? Flame of God and 2. It'll be important later. Flame of God and 2. Uriel is a proper name, masculine proper name. It means flame, or El, E-L, or my light is El, and El means God. So properly, Uriel means the light, bright flame of God. Basically, that's what that means. Okay, and I think that's it for the time. So that's why, like, 222 didn't work, 300 didn't work, 305 did work. I was supposed to leave. I was supposed to post this for 6 a.m. but no. 600, no. 703, I already told you. It's now, and we're not even done yet, so we're gonna be stuck here for a while. Okay. Refinement, we did that one. Just clicking off everything that I don't need so I can stay focused. Okay. Yes, flame of God, two flames of God. 2 flames of God, because it's flame and then comma 2, so that means there's 2 flames. 2 flames, or twin flames. 2 flames, twin flames. Okay. That's good, that's fine. Kai, we already went through that. Kai appear, brother or sister in arms, of equal stature, of equal age, of equal standing, of equal understanding, also, that are equals, and that are basically the same. And also means, Kai also means king in Persian, and king in Persian, and in Japanese, ocean shall, open restoration recovery, Maori food or meal. So peer of same stature, same status, that will help as a brother or sister in arm, the king, through the ocean, shall open restoration and recovery, food or meal. That's it. That's what that means. So now we're gonna leave that behind. No need for it anymore. Yeah, Kai open twice. Overt. No need for that. Huh? Okay. Yeah. Okay. Before I move on to this part, I need to say something that is very peculiar. When I saw that I had access to go live on this channel, I will one day. Just not today. No, not today. I had to register, with my mobile to get a phone number. Sorry, a code number to enter in. And the code that I got really made me wonder. Let's see if I can find it. 1 minute. Yes. 578. 578, like 5, 6, 7, 8, but 578. It means two things. It means two things. In the Greek strong, it means apoblepo, apoblepo. It means to look away. As in a personal sense of wonder, expressed as a personal sense of wonder. Kind of like, like to write, to look. Having to look away from everything else or something in particular, or to intently or highly regard something or someone, or have respect for something or someone. But it also means in Hebrew, Anna, A-N-A-H, to mourn, as in mourning, like M-O-U-R-N. To groan, lament, mourn because you have lost something important. It also means pure, to be caused to meet, to light upon, to befall, as misfortune, found in Proverbs 12:21, Psalm 91:10. But the thing about in Strong's Hebrew, 578, to mourn, to groan, to lament because you've lost something important. In reverse, A-N-A-H, Anna, is spelled Hana, H-A-N-A, and H-A-N-A is the Japanese word for flower, like all kinds of flowers. And there was a flower that we mentioned. Oh yeah, mine. My favorite kind. The sakura blossom that springs up in spring. Yeah. Which equates to going with the flow. That flower flows with the wind. It goes with the flow of the wind. And it's also linked to the propaganda effect of that flower in World War II, and it was a symbol of hope, like light of hope, kibo no ikari, through the tunnel against adversity, aided by arrangements and location, or is it relocation? It could be relocation, it could be just location, and for the need of justice and law and all these good things. So that to me was like, that's weird. That's the quote that it gave me. And then also here, as I downloaded the software, the streaming software, to enable me to go live, but I couldn't because I didn't have permission on this particular computer. I by mistake, downloaded two of them. And one of them had a number behind it, 66. So I clicked on that one to be used to install. Then I saw, oh no, boo, I don't have permission. So never mind. But I was curious about the number because the other one, they were from the same site. But one of them had a number behind them and the other one didn't. And so I looked it up and it means Abel Mayim in Strong's Hebrew. Abel, Abel, and Mayim, Mym. May I am. May I am. Meadow of. It means meadow of water. Meadow of water. That kind of reminds me of like still waters. But maybe that's just me. And then in the Strong's Greek concordance, 66 means agrios. Agrios. And it means living in the fields. Living or growing in the fields or the woods. Used of animals in a state of nature and of plants, like the flowers, which grow without culture. Among wild honey. Wild honey. Wild honey. What does that remind me of something? Oh yeah! There was something about the locusts and wild honey in the book of Revelation, right? I'm pretty sure. I might be wrong, but I think so. Okay. So that's it for the numbers. I'm pretty sure. I mean, no, there is one more, but we'll get to that later. Because that has to do with the specific, strategic placement of the Lord. You know, when He places you somewhere, there's always a purpose for it. You might think that, oh, you just lucked out, you were in a hellish situation before. And now all of a sudden, now all of a sudden, you're like at peace. You are like among still waters. Oh, what was that like? What was that about? Oh yeah, meadow of water, which is the number 66, which came up in the file that I downloaded twice over by mistake, twice over, flipping twice over, flipping twice over. Everything is just connecting like, oh, I'm getting dizzy a bit. Okay, so, alright. This is the part that is a bit, let's say, oh, it would equate mourning. Yes, it would. One second. Oh, that's interesting. I'm sorry. Because I forgot to mention the other ones that I watched, while I was encouraging myself in the Lord, in the words that were posted by many of you. There was a certain theme in regards to that. Like I said, it was to encourage me and to lead me to encourage myself in the Lord. One of them, I think it was the I love you one. Yes. She mentioned the last name. I think it's Riviera, or is it Rivera? But it's like that, it's close to that. I looked it up, like what it means, and it means a coastal region with a subtropical climate and vegetation. It's the example that they're giving it. Mediterranean coastal region from Marseille in France to La Spezia in Italy, noted for its beauty and climate, site of many resorts. That's what Riviera stands for. But it means, in Italian, Riviera means the seashore. It means the seashore. Or, more literally, it means coastline. The coastline. So I thought that was interesting. I love to go through, the etymology of words. You never know what you can find there. Yes, so Riviera stands for the coastline. And let's see. Let me just check what that means. La Spezia. La Spezia. Oh, is there a Canadian Riviera? Oh, there is. There's a Canadian Riviera. There's a coastline in Canada. It's in Turkey Point, Ontario. About 70 miles closer to the equator than the Côte d'Azur. Côte d'Azur. There's something there. The Canadian Riviera actually sits farther south than the French one. So the French Riviera is more close to the north. Okay. And I mean, Canada is a bilingual. Well, I mean, Canada, it's the real name. Canada is a country that is bilingual. And it has a predominantly English language approach, but there is one place, Quebec, the province of Quebec, that is predominantly French. Coincidentally, that's where I live. I live in Quebec, Canada. So I thought that was interesting. Let's see. So yes, La Spezia, Italy. I want to know what that means. What does that mean, La Spezia? La Spezia. La Spezia. Ooh, La Spezia. Italian, La Spezia, a port in NW, Italy. I don't know what NW stands for. In Liguria, on the Gulf of Spezia, and La Spezia means the chief naval base in Italy. It means the chief naval base. It means the chief naval base. It means the chief of the naval base. Naval. It's kind of close to something else that I said. I say a lot of this stuff. Oh, right. The bright light. Royal Blue Navy, right? Naval, Navy, right? Okay. So I knew there was something there. Okay. Yeah. What is that Côte d'Azur? Azur means horizon. Azure means horizon. And Côte means coast. So, Côte d'Azur means coastline. Yeah, because Azur is the horizon, the line of the horizon. And Côte is coast, so Côte d'Azur means the coastline. I knew it. See, I knew it. I knew it. I had a feeling. Everything just it keeps mixing up together. Okay. Let's see. Let's continue. Yes, it says here the Canadian Riviera actually sits farther south than the French one. The French one sits further north. It sounds unbelievable, but at 42 degrees north latitude, the town of Turkey Point, Ontario, is about 70 miles closer to the equator than the Côte d'Azur. Well, okay, I thought we were done with numbers. I guess we're not. Okay. 42. What does 42 mean? 42, 42, 42, 2, 2. Oh, it means holiness. Yes, it means holiness. Wait, what was that? I said something about holiness. Purity. Ooh, lavender! Be ye holy. Be ye set apart. Which coincidentally stands for the number 23. Yeah. Holiness also means sanctification, is the brand of God's sanctification that brings his gift of holiness so the believer can fully enjoy eternal life. It also means Abinoam in the Hebrew Strong. Abinoam. Abi. Because there's Abba and there's Abi. It's not Abai. It's not a Y. It's an E. It's an I, but it's pronounced like a E. Abinoam. Just like, Canaan is actually Canaan. 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 And Canada is actually Kanata. Yeah. Well, anyway, Abinoam was the father of Barak, one of the judges in Judge 4 verse 6 to 12 and Judges 5 verse 1 to 12. And Abinoam means my father is the light. So altogether those two mean holiness. Abinoam, it means my father is delighted in my holiness. Okay. There's another thing here. Yeah. Agiosune. That's what 42 means in the Strong Concordance Greek. Hagiosune. Agiosune, which means holiness. And the reference to that is Romans 1:4. Power, according to the Spirit of holiness, by the resurrection from the dead. And 2 Corinthians 7:1, and Spirit, perfecting holiness in the fear. Okay. Abinoam also means father of pleasantness. A father of pleasantness. Father of gracious? No. Father that is gracious. Grace. Grace, which was a quality of lavender. lavender. Okay, so what was the other number? Because we're done with 42. 70. 70. 70. A pair of stones, only dual, a potter's wheel, or a midwife's tool, consisting alike of two horizontal discs with a support between a wheel, a stool, a wheel, a disc. It also means sleeplessness in Strong's Greek, agrupnia, agrupnia. It means properly without sleep, sleeplessness. So, that means the town of Turkey Point, Ontario, is about 70 miles closer to the equator than the Côte d'Azur. Côte d'Azur is the coastline. And 70 stands for sleeplessness. Makes sense. Because it is said that Toronto is just like the city that never sleeps. And we all know what that is. That's New York. It's like Toronto is the New York of Canada. I'm sorry, Canada. Okay? And Toronto also has a meaning. Ontario also. Ontario also. Let's go with Ontario first. Ontario is the province. Toronto is the city. Well. Look at that. Huh. The word Ontario comes from the Iroquois word Canadario. Not Canada, Canada with a D-A. Leo. Leo means city, by the way. It's a word, I think, in Brazilian or Spanish that means city. And together, they mean sparkling water. So Ontario, even though it is a province in Canada, which means powerful, multitude, something like that. Because of the Leo, that means city, it actually means the city of the sparkling water, like enlightened, sparkling water filled with light. The province is well named since lakes and rivers make up one fifth of its area. That's 1/5. That's 1 and 5. But if you take the line out, that's 15. I feel led to check out 15. 15. Desire. It means abe in Strong's Hebrew, ABEH, desire. Entreat, come as suppliant, of which probably you desire. And also means in Strong's Greek, agatopoeo, poieo, AGATHOPOIEO, means to do good, to be a well-doer, as a favor or duty when do good, do well, To show oneself beneficent. Mm-hmm. Ooh, to do someone a favor. To do something which profits others. Ah, okay. That's what that means. 1/5. 15. That's what that means. Mm-hmm. In 1641, Ontario described the land along the north shore of the easternmost part of the Great Lakes. The Great Lakes. Sorry, I got lost for a minute. The Great Lakes. Because they are indeed great. That number though, that year number, 1641, let's check out what it means. To drag away. What was 1641 about? In 1641, Ontario, or the city of sparkling water, described the land of Ontario along the north shore of the easternmost part of the Great Lakes. And as it so happened, Canada, just like America or the field of rice, are in the north shore and the easternmost part of the Great Lakes. Yeah, they are separated by the Great Lakes. Yeah. Huh. I never thought of that before. A lot of things I didn't think about before. Like looking up what Ontario means. Oh, it's interesting. I'm sorry. I was just looking at the flag of Ontario. Even though it's a province, all the provinces of Canada have their own flag, and I never noticed Ontario is yeah. Wait, let me see if I can show you. I don't know if you can see it, but that right there. Yeah, see, this is what I meant. Like the kanji, which is the character, um, the Japanese character for rice. It looks like this, you know, the square like that here, and then the four parts separated, and it also stands for America. America, the field of rice. See, and then there's three golden leaves here, maple leaves with five little points here. Five is three means freshness, which is funny because the background is dark forest green, which would definitely imply freshness, right? And Ontario means that is actually the name Canatario, Canatario, the city of sparkling water. The city of sparkling water. Whoops, sorry, right here. The city of sparkling water. It's also forest green. And then there's the top bar here with a bear. There's a bear here and two mooses over there. And it's gold and forest green on top. I mean, I never paid attention to Canadian flags because, you know, they're provinces. They're not countries. But I mean, pretty interesting, right? And I just looked up, you know, I am, sorry, quite gifted with languages, but not Latin. So I looked them up, and the first one, VT incipit, VTINCEPIT means. Oh, sorry, no, never mind. Oot. Ah, it's oot. Actually, it's oot. Oh, wow, that makes sense. Yes, oot, oot. So it's oot, ut, incipit, INCEPIT, fidelis, FIDELIS, sic, permanent, SIC, and permanent, PERMANET, and it means loyal she began, loyal she remains. And that's found the flag, the actual flag of Ontario or Canadario or the city of sparkling water is actually on the coat of arms. You know, like I said before, you know, a peer, a colleague or a co-worker or a companion or someone of equal stature, status, and equal, a brother or a sister in arms. Yeah, so everything is coming together. Look at that. Yeah. Mhm. Mhm. Loon meaning, because I was looking at the national bird of Ontario, and it's the loon. Oh, the loon. It means a silly or foolish person. Oh. If only she weren't such a lovesick loon. Referring to the bird's actions when escaping from danger, perhaps influenced by loony, as in Looney Tunes. Uh-huh. Also means to act in a foolish or desultory way. So that would mean to appear foolish. I know we said that before. I can't remember though. It's too far away. I mean, it's 4 hours now. Um, a loon is also considered a simple-minded or stupid person, a person of low rank or occupation. Huh. Interesting. So yeah. Yes. Yeah. Ontario read like, literally Canadario, Kanadario means the city of sparkling water. But when you read it just as a whole without separating it, Canadario actually means beautiful lake or beautiful water or big body of water. Mm-hmm. Yes, that's for Ontario. Toronto, yes, that's it. Toronto, let's go see Toronto. Toronto is the city, while Ontario is the province. So, Toronto. Oh, plenty. Toronto means plenty. Where it means where there are trees standing in the water. The water of plenty. Huh. Huh. The name Toronto is derived from an Iroquois, which is again Native Canadian people. So from an Iroquois term meaning where there are trees in water, in reference to a weird where you can catch fish, where you can fish for men. Sorry, where fishermen can catch fish is what I meant to say. Um. Mhm. Mhm. Oh yeah, it also means to trade and place of meeting. Huh. Interesting. Okay, so why were we in Toronto, Ontario? Why? What was I doing? Uh, oh yeah, right. Uh, okay, yeah. Fidelis on the coat of arms also means, in Latin, it means faithful. It means to be faithful. Or fate, loyal. Um, okay, so yeah, faithful, loyal. Semper fidelis, semper fidelis, means always faithful, or true, or trustworthy, or dependable. Okay, let's see. Oh, flower. Is there? Hmm. Is there a flower? Let's see. On Ontario. flower. White trillium. Oh! I was looking for what flower belongs to Ontario, the province of Canada, and it's white trillium. It's a white flower with 3 different white petals and a golden center, and then the dark forest green leaves behind. The white trillium, also known as the wake robin and the white lily, was officially adopted as Ontario's floral emblem in 1937. 1937, that's... Ah, 1937 means to set the heart upon, to long for, rightfully or otherwise, to as in to covet, to desire, to fiend for, to lust after. That's what that means. Yeah. Oh yeah, that's true. Yeah. Although, Ontario has a province flower, which is the white lily, the white trillium, the white lily. Canada, the country in itself, doesn't have a national flower. Instead, each province has its own flower. But Canada in itself doesn't have a flower. I think that's interesting. Okay, so I think that's it for that part. Loon, yes, we did that one. Might need that. I have a feeling there's gonna be more more numbers. Yes. Okay. Yes. Okay. Okay. Back to the videos that I was watching to encourage myself in order to do this. Well, to come online and do this, although I couldn't, but you know what I mean. There was yes, there were 3 more that I encountered. So there was the specific star channel, the specific kind of excellent wife channel. Then there was the channel of a beautiful lady who speaks of the prophetic a lot, and who's always displaying a vase of golden poppies and white poppies too. Poppies, Poppies. And I think I already brushed that topic, right? The poppies? Maybe not. Let's see if I can get it back. Poppies. Poppies. Whoops. ES. Hmm. Oh yeah, I think I did actually. Um, yes, the emblem of the Royal British Legion. Um, it's also the flower of remembrance for the veterans. It symbolizes remembrance and hope for a peaceful future. Mm-hmm. They are worn as a show of support for the armed forces community. The poppy is a well-known and well-established symbol, one that carries a wealth of history and meaning with it also. And the Canadians wear the poppies in remembrance to honor Canada's fallen, as in the fallen ones of Canada. And so Canada and England have a lot in common because they have the same justice system. Canada adopted the same justice system as England. And so they have a lot of similarities between them. They each wear the poppy flower for remembrance, but for different reasons. The Royal British Legion wears it for remembrance and hope for a peaceful future, and as a well-established symbol that carries a wealth of history and meaning with it. But the Royal Canadian Legion wears it to honor Canada's fallen. So let's say the spoils of a war. So they would wear that on Remembrance Day, which is 11/11, coincidentally, and to remember the fallen ones in a certain war, you know. So I just thought, that we should go back to that because I almost forgot. But maybe I did, and if I did, repeat it twice. Oops. What do you want me to do about that? Okay, so here, the second portion in 4 parts. I titled it Reintroducing, Revamping, Rebranding, Readdressing. Okay, so reintroducing. Because every time I do these messages on Faithful Fridays 2317, whether it's on Insta or on YouTube, I never tell my name. I meant to at some point, but I never did. And I think it's high time I did, so I will. So, alright. My full name is Marceline Stell Bellum. Marceline Stelle Bellhomme. That's my name. That's my birth name. Okay. So, why am I saying this? Because there's a meaning in everything. If you just look for it, there's a meaning in everything. And so I looked it up one day to see, what it would mean. And I was quite surprised. Marceline means someone that is dedicated to the worship of Mars. No. Yes, to the worship of Mars. That is dedicated to the worship of Mars. Mars as in the planet, but also the I think it's Greek. Is it Greek? Mars. Mars deity. Let's see what that Yeah, Mars deity, Mars mythology. Mars is the Roman lowercase g. There it is. The Roman lowercase g that oh yeah. So Mars is the Roman lowercase g, you know, lowercase g, lowercase god, lowercase g. I just say lowercase g. I say God or lowercase g. All right. So Mars is the Roman lowercase g of war and also an agricultural guardian, a combination characteristic of early Rome. He is the son of Jupiter and Juno and was preeminent among the Roman army's military lowercase g's. Most of his festivals were held in March, the month named for him, Latin Martius, Martius, and in October, the month which traditionally began and ended the season for both military campaigning and farming. Under the influence of Greek culture, however, Mars, the Roman lowercase g, was identified with the Greek lowercase g Ares, Ares, whose myths were reinterpreted in Roman literature and art under the name of Mars. The character and dignity of Mars differs in fundamental ways from that of his Greek counterpart, who is often treated with contempt and revulsion in Greek literature. Mars's altar in the Campus Martius, the area of Rome that took its name from him, was supposed to have been dedicated by Numa, the peace-loving semi-legendary second king of Rome. In Republican times, it was a focus of electoral activities. Augustus shifted the focus of Mars's cult to within the Pomerium, Rome's ritual boundary, and built a temple to Mars altar as a key religious feature of his new forum. Unlike Ares, who was viewed primarily as a destructive and destabilizing force, Mars represented military power as a way to secure peace and was a father, pater, P-E-T-R, of the Roman people. In Rome's mythic genealogy and founding, Mars fathered Romulus and Remus. Through his rape of Leah Sylvia, we don't need to go there, his love affair with Venus, the planet, or whatever, symbolically reconciled two different traditions of Rome's founding. Venus was the divine mother of the hero Aeneas, celebrated as the Trojan refugee, who founded Rome several generations before Romulus laid out the city walls. The name, now, what does Mars mean? Okay. The word Mars, genitive of Martis, M-A-R-T-I-S, which in Old Latin and poetic usage also appears as Mavors, M-A-V-O-R-S, or Mavortis, M-A-V-O-R-T-I-S, is cognate with Oscan, Mamers, Mamertos, M-A-M-E-R-S, or M-A-M-E-R-T-O-S. The oldest recorded Latin form, Mamart, is likely of foreign origin. It has been explained as deriving from Maris, M-A-R-I-S, the name of an Etruscan child, lowercase g, though this is not universally agreed upon. Scholars have varying views on whether the two lowercase g's are related, and if so, how. Latin adjectives from the name of Mars are Martius, Martius, and Martialis, Martilis, from which derive English martial, as in martial arts or martial law. Something about an army also, And personal names such as Marcus, Mark, and Martin. Mars may ultimately be a thematic reflex of the Proto-Indo-European lowercase g per Kronos, having originally a thundered character. Thundered like lightning. Like lightning. Okay. The birth of the lowercase g Mars. Like Ares, who was the son of Zeus and Hera, Mars is usually considered to be the son of Jupiter and Juno. In Ovid's version of Mars's origin, he was the son of Juno alone. Jupiter, as in he birthed his son by himself, as in without the help of a woman. Okay? Jupiter had usurped the accepted function of women as mothers when he gave birth to Minerva directly from his forehead or mind. Juno sought the advice of the lowercase gs goddess, lowercase gs Flora, which is another name for flower, and on how to do the same. Flora obtained a magic flower, Latin flos, F-L-O-S, plural flores, F-L-O-R-E-S, which means flowers. But it's a masculine word in Latin anyway, and tested it on a heifer. What is a heifer? A young female cow. One over 1 year old, but which has not calved. Also, in an obsolete way, a wife. In an informal and derogatory way, a cow, as in an unattractive or unpleasant woman. Derived terms, we have heifer bud, heifer dust, kind of sound like fairy dust, heifer hood, heifer paddock, heifer yearling, mullingar heifer. Heifer, basically. Who became fecund at once. So, Flora obtained a magic flower and tested that flower on a heifer, who knows if it was a cow or a woman. And the heifer became fecund at once, so she became with child or whatever that means. Flora ritually plucked a flower, using her thumb, touched Juno's belly and impregnated her. Juno withdrew to Thrace, Thrace, it's a place, and the shore of Marmara for the birth. Ovid tells the story in the Fasti, his long-form poetic work on the Roman calendar. It may explain why the Matronalia, a festival celebrated by married women in honor of Juno as a lowercase gs of childbirth, occurred on the